My name is Charlie Rocket, and I've partnered up with Aceable. I'm biking across America, started in LA, I'm now in Austin, Texas, right here at the Aceable offices. I'm headed all the way to New York, and I'm here to share with you tips on how to share the road with bicyclists. One thing that I never knew before I started biking, I didn't have the respect for bicyclists and the danger, until I started actually biking. So I do ask everybody out there, please, keep your eye open for bicyclists. We are out there and it's dangerous, we don't have the protection that a car has, and a bicycle will never win in that battle. So I do ask you to, always look out for us, always give us a little bit of space. And we have some hand signals that is our form of communication since we don't have blinkers. So if I'm riding my bike down the street and I'm trying to turn left to switch into the lane, I'm going to kind of look in my peripheral, but I also have to look straight because of, safety. So look out for me if I'm turning left. This left arm means I'm left. Now, if I want to slow down and I want to message to the cars behind me that I'm about to slow down, I'm going to put my hand down to the left like this. This means I'm slowing down, so don't rear end me, Make sure you know what that means. Now, if I want to turn right, there's two options. The first one, simply put my arm out to the right. That means I'm turning right. But if this is my dominant hand and I got to hold on to my handlebars and I want to turn right, I'm just going to put this hand up. So going to the right, two different ways. This one and this one. So when you're driving, a few of the things that you can do to keep yourself out of trouble and to keep us bikers very safe is when you're about to make a turn, signal early so that we can know. The next thing is bike lanes run out sometimes. Okay? They can't put bike lanes on every single street, so I might be in a bike lane and then I have to merge over, so just always keep your eyes open. Know that there's sometimes blind spots on the right side that you just gotta see, Another thing, and I've experienced this before, I've seen some close calls as a biker. I'm going down a bike lane and there's cars to the right of me, parked, and there's the cars on the left of me that are driving, and the bike lane is in between, and boom, door opens up, and it just I'm about to run into it, so I have to either really stop really fast, or I've got to swerve into the other lane. So it'd be extremely helpful if before you open your door, just look to see if a bike is coming, or look in your rearview mirror, because if there is one coming, it could be a life-altering situation for that potential biker. Say you're driving and you want to hit a U-turn. So you're at that intersection, you see me coming on my bicycle. This is what I would recommend. I would recommend just wait for the bicyclist to go past, because one thing you can't change is your car's turn radius. And you get out in the middle of that intersection and you get stuck. Because here I am, you don't want to hit me. There might be other cars now potentially coming, so just wait for the bicyclist to go past so you can have your proper radius to make your U-turn. Okay, here's another thing, and this is probably the most common scenario that I have seen as a bicyclist. I'm biking down the street and a car sees me and wants to make a right turn and tries to speed up and turn in front of me. What I would recommend for all of our safety is to just slow down, let the bicyclist go first. It's maybe 3 total seconds. It's not that much time. You keep everybody safe. Let the bicyclist go first and then make your right turn. Now, first and foremost, almost 40% of bicycle accidents happen when a car is making a turn and doesn't notice the bicyclist. So this is what I recommend to you. When you're going right, when you're about to make a right turn, look to see if a bicyclist is coming, but whatever you do, please do not try to speed up and beat us. Because when you start slowing down for your turn, we're usually biking between 15 and 20 miles an hour. So we're almost going the same speed. And sometimes people don't think that we're going that fast. So they feel like they can make that turn, and then that's when an accident happens, and we don't want any accidents. All right, so check this out. There's a couple different types of cyclists in the world, and I use this example as a left-hand turn. Okay, so some cyclists, they're going to get in the lane where they're going to turn left just like a car would. Then you have another type of cyclist that's going to get off his bike and walk across the crosswalk. I personally, I've done both depending on how safe I feel, but you as the driver, you've got to pay attention. You never know what type of cyclist there's going to be. There's going to be the ones that are really safe. There's going to be the ones that aren't safe at all and break the law as bicyclists. But you as a driver, you don't want a death. Like, that's something you got to live with all the rest of your life. So always be on the lookout for a cyclist, whether they're breaking the law or not. Just always be on the lookout, and let's keep everybody safe. In the U.S., a bicyclist is fatally injured every 6 hours. So that means we as the bicyclists have to do a better job, and you as the driver has to do a better job so we can keep everybody safe. So check this out, guys. A big, big, big favor I would like to ask is, if there's a bicyclist in the lane, keep at least 3 feet distance. And I want you to look into the other lane. Say you're in the right lane. And if you want to pass me, don't try to just squeeze past. Look into the other lane, see if any other cars are coming. If they're not, go into that lane, give us plenty of space. If there is cars in the other lane, keep your 3 feet distance, wait for the other cars to clear out, and then move over. But whatever you do, don't try to squeeze past another car and me, because that can be very dangerous, not just for our life, but for your life as well. All right, so I've experienced this quite a bit as I've been biking across America. And a lot of people, they'll come get up beside me or right behind me, and they'll honk out of support. They mean well, but honestly, it scares the living daylights out of me. And I get startled and I get a little wobbly, and it's very dangerous. So if you want to support with like just a little cheer or something, or a passenger can cheer, but do not honk. It is terrifying for us. The last thing we want to hear is a car honking at us, because that means something is about to be very wrong, and we don't want anything wrong out there. And that's it. I'm Charlie Rocket. Be safe out there and stay aceable.